Hi guys, welcome back to the Hill Project. We are back with football talk. Football talk. The Premier League starts today, boys. Starts this evening.
I'll be there.
Can't wait.
You'll be there.
Yep.
Are you going?
I'm going.
Ooh.
Me and my dad.
Ooh. Let's get leaving then, mate. You'll be late otherwise.
Hurry up.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
So
excited.
How far is the drive to Manchester?
it's a long way from Liverpool. Got him. Yeah.
How did he not twig onto that straight away?
I know. We'll start with that game for tonight then. What we saying your chances are for tonight, Arthur?
No, I think we'll win. Yeah, I think it'll be 2-3-1 to us, maybe.
I can see it. I can see it. If you guys haven't, go and watch our predictions from yesterday. They're there now. That's our predictions for the year. And then if you wait a couple of seconds, there'll also be our fantasy football stuff for the year. There now as well. All right, go and check it out. It should be quite good. It should be quite good fun. We're getting involved fully in the Premier League Fantasy League, and if we're talking about it on here, we kind of have to keep on top of it and make sure we're doing our teams and whatnot as we're doing it together.
Yeah.
But we all rated United quite highly this year.
We did. Some shockingly high.
Yeah. Not me.
Some questionably high. Well, no, that's it.
You were lowest.
Phil went lowest, so mental. Fulham, I said 17th. Phil, Adam, same sort of places for Pete, 11th and 10th.
Yeah, I think they're going to do okay, but United are going to be a strong team this year.
Yeah, this is one. If they're not winning, then there's
Yeah.
there's early questions within the team already.
I think Fulham will look strong though, to be fair, and I think they will either eyes raised to people. It'd be a bit of an eye opener for people watching Fulham. But United,
Yeah.
I've no doubt it'll be a good game. It'll be a tough game. But we've obviously got the couple of signings coming in, which I think are massive. Billet and the right back, whose name I can't pronounce. They'll be in the squad. Whether they'll start or not, I don't know. But they'll come on, I'm sure. So I'm more comfortable with them being in the squad.
Wait, are they going to be signed by the time we get to tonight?
Yeah. They've been training. So I just don't know why it's not been announced yet. Probably by this time it might have been.
We'll pull back the curtain. We're filming this on a Tuesday. That's why I've worn the same T-shirt all week.
Yeah, I was about to say I've done that as
It's
well.
getting a bit whiffy now. In fact, Pete, what top are you wearing?
It's an old retro England one.
That's all right. I'm wearing my Liverpool green and white one. I was thinking we haven't got the whole week wearing the same clothes because that'd be embarrassing, wouldn't it?
Exactly the same.
All week. Oh, that'd have been incredible. Would have been incredible. I've just seen a really weird one. Wasn't Charlie McNeil the youngster that was supposed to be a really good striker?
Yeah.
Is that the same one?
The one that United got rid of?
Yeah.
Played for City. Was that
Yeah.
Was that not O'Neill?
Was that? Yeah, this is the one. He was supposed to be really good. He's gone to Sheffield Wednesday. Yeah. He scored over 100, 600, so over 600 goals at youth level. Wow. What a player that's probably not going to live up to the heights.
Oh, really?
Right, shall we...
A lot.
It does happen a lot. Ipswich are playing Liverpool in their first game back in the Premier League. Good game for them, for first game back.
It'd be fun to have a home game for them, and it'd be good for the fans to see. But
Yeah,
it'd be good for them, I don't know.
I think this year, I don't think we're going to have as many Drummonds, to be honest with you. I think that bottom 12? That bottom 12. Yeah, bottom 12, so 9th downwards.
Oh, sorry lads, can I interrupt?
Yeah.
I don't know how we're going to work this in, but we've now announced the letter signed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's in now. That's in.
Yeah.
That's in.
Oh.
When did that happen? Breaking news!
4 minutes ago.
Wow.
Wow.
So
Wow.
That's going to be a game changer. I'm glad I put United where I did.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
sorry.
Wow. We did. So that is why there was no mention of the lit during the predictions video. Or on the... In fact, some of that Premier League is going to be out of date by the time we get to it on... When it comes out on Wednesday.
Yes, because there could be
Bizarre.
changes.
Bizarre. But that bottom 12 anyway, is what I'm saying, is that it's going to be so close this year between them all. Like, the Drummonds I just don't think are going to happen.
The thing is, I think they are going to happen, and they're still going to be close. But I reckon there's just going to be more teams getting. I think it's going to get split further down. To be honest, that the top half and the bottom half, instead of having that mid-table bracket of a lot of them in there getting close to the European spots, I don't think it is. You're going to literally have those top 10, and then everyone else getting some pastings.
I kind of see it being 2 leagues. I see it being a top 10 and a bottom 10, and the top 10 is going to be quite close, and the bottom 10 is going to be quite close.
But there's going to be a decent gap in between.
There's going to be a gap between the two. Yeah. I get what you mean. Yeah.
I've just found out something very bizarre, by the way. I was looking at the transfers for this year. Zach Jagielka got released for Liverpool. I didn't even know Zach Jagielka played for us. And that is Phil's son.
Phil's boy.
Yeah. Little dirty traitor.
Do you know what? The thing is, I think I can see us having a few youngsters breaking through. We had a few breaking into the squad last year for injuries, but I think we're going to see them around a bit more because I can see some changes coming at the end of the season where we might have to have some ready to come in. I think it's
an odd one because we've had Fabio Carvalho's gone, Thiago's gone, we've had Matip go, we've had Adrian's now gone as well. We're supposedly might be losing Kiva.
Yeah.
Even Lewis Kumas has gone out on loan this year, so it's like with even these youngsters, it's like they're not necessarily sticking around for the first team either. I think we're going to be a bit thin, but a 2-0 win. A 2-0 win, Liverpool.
I'm going to go for I'll go a 3-4-0 win. I think we're going to prove a point. Oh. We're going to come out and it's going to be Ipswich. I've got Ipswich to finish.
I can't hear you. I've just pulled out my headphones.
No, I've got Ipswich to finish rock bottom. I think it'll be a 3-4-0 win. I think Ipswich are gonna a bit of a reality shock, and they're gonna have a big struggle this year.
Ooh.
What are you cooing at?
I see it a little bit different. I mentioned in the tables prediction video that you've got Jota back, and that's for me that's having a new signing. I think for the game on Saturday, I think Ipswich are going to cause a shock and they're going to score first. First game back in the Prem, they're going to be well up for it. But I think eventually it'll finish 3-1 again. I think to Liverpool, and I think Jota will score as well. So there's my prediction.
I'm quite happy we kept hold of Jota because I really thought we might not have kept hold of him.
Well, the former Wolverhampton boy, so Arsenal Wolves at 3:00 on Saturday.
I can see this being a 3-0 win.
Yeah,
I think
that
Wolves are going to really get shown up a bit this season.
Should be quite a straightforward win for Arsenal, that one, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Everton Brighton, another 3:00 kickoff.
This one I could see being a bit of a
the Zerbi.
I could say a 1-1 something like. Do you know what? It just sees. I wonder how players like Calvert-Lewin, how they do this year, injury wise. If he stays fit, he can get Everton so many goals because he's not a bad player, but it's just his fitness and injuries.
I'm just not convinced how this new guy's going to do. Fabian Herzilla, the new Brighton manager. I've never never really known what he's done really.
No, I've got
It's
them, like I said, in the table, I've got them finished quite low in 13th, so...
Slow for them and really
Yeah.
the seasons they've had.
So
Yeah, no, I can see this being a bit of a bore draw. Sorry, Phil.
no, it's all right. This is probably going to come across a little bit bizarre, but I'm thinking along the lines of what Fergie said about Villa after the first game of the season last season, and that he really liked them. And I think Everton and Brighton, even though it's like the first game of the season, everybody's going to be wanting to put markers down. I think the Everton and Brighton game is going to show you what you're going to expect for the rest of the season from both teams.
It's a 0-0.
And I genuinely think Brighton are going to win.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's the way I'm leading as well, to be fair. I believe we all went Brighton above Everton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. So yeah, that also checks out too. Battle of North versus South. Can't get much North or South than Newcastle versus Southampton in the Premier League.
I think Newcastle will have a really good season.
I don't know about a really good season. It depends.
What?
It depends about Tonali. It depends what Joelinton we get turn up. It depends if Callum Wilson can stay fit. There's a couple of their defenders that could do with making sure they stay fit.
Wilson's out already, isn't he?
Oh, is he? For God's sake.
Yeah, they've just got the striker from
I love
Sheffield
that man,
United.
but he's so cropped.
Yeah,
Wait,
they've signed a striker from Sheffield United, didn't they?
William Asula.
Yeah.
Who?
He was weren't he Sheffield United's like top goal scorer last season?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I tried.
Yeah.
Didn't
Well,
watch.
The
very
thing
much
is
from
as
last
well,
year.
we've the big one is, are they going to get
No,
the big...
Pete is the answer. He scored
no.
0 goals.
Oh, no then. Well, they've spent decent money on him, haven't they?
15. It's not
It's
crazy
not
money.
It's not great. But it's the defence that they needed to strengthen. And I said this last year, their defence would let them down. If they get their sign in there really, really after his performance for England during the Euros, it's definitely a strengthened inside.
Yeah, it will help having someone like him in.
Yeah.
Go here, and it's I like Lloyd Kelly's signing as well. That's a good little free signing. But yeah, no, that Asula played 21 games last year in the Premier League, scored 0. He played 2 FA Cup games, scored 3.
Is he quite a young player then?
He's 21.
I'm just thinking for that kind of money, for someone who hasn't scored a league goal last season.
Is a bit crazy. Yeah, he's 21.
Yeah.
21.
I thought he must have been
Only just turned 21. That'll be why I didn't know him either. So
yeah,
that's
I just thought maybe
that's fine. I
he's
can live
got
with
a
that.
few for him, and that was why they've gone, right, we'll have him.
Yeah. Are we all thinking of Newcastle win there though? Yeah.
Yeah, Newcastle win.
I think it's you always get one game, first game of the season, where there's a hammering, and I think this will be it. I'm going to go 3 or 4 now.
Oh wow. Forest Bournemouth.
2-2 draw.
I feel like that's a very early relegation 6-pointer. You know.
I do. I've got them both in my bottom 5.
I'm looking at the table. That's
There's going to be important points.
That's the only 6-pointer for the sort of bottom of the table for me at the minute for this weekend. Anyway.
Yeah.
I think whoever wins this gets an early start, but again, I think that it's to avoid
Both will be
relegation. You need those really good starts to the season.
Both will be there or thereabouts the end of the season.
Oh, he's a goalkeeper, isn't he? Or is he? Or is that someone else I'm mixing him up with?
Who that?
Sorry, I just seen Newcastle signed Odysseas Vlachodimios. Wasn't he the Forest keeper?
Not sure.
Yeah, keeper. Yeah, he was the keeper for Forest. That's all right. I was just thinking Newcastle. I was just looking at Newcastle transfers. I didn't realise he'd signed for them as well. But yeah, we're on Forest.
Yeah.
Forest. I'm not particularly rating their business so far. They've signed Elliot Anderson from Newcastle for 35 million. I think that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Eric Da Silva Moreira from St. Pauli. Nikola Milenkovic from Fiorentina. Jota Silva from Vitoria Guimarães. Shea Cahill on free from Brisbane Roar. Deminic from Red Star Belgrade. And Carlos Miguel from Corinthians.
A lot of these players are going to need a decent amount of time to settle into the Premier League if they do.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Forest haven't got that time. They haven't got a season spare because it takes a good season sometimes to bed in.
Well, they've lost that keeper. They've lost Musa Niakate. They've lost Mangala. They've lost Remo Fruler.
Yeah, they've lost some of their bigger names.
They've still got Gibbs White, haven't they? And they've still got they need a big season from Ilanga, I think, as well. He needs to really show his worth.
Yeah.
I just think the rest of the squad around, you've got some half decent players there, but I think the rest of the players around them just aren't going to be up to that level. When you've got other teams down there, there's going to be a lot of teams fighting for it this year.
No, you're 100% right, man. You're 100% right. West Ham Villa at 5:30 kickoff.
Cracking game to watch. Really, I'm looking forward to that one.
So for me, this is obviously the Battle of the Clarets, but we will do a Premier League transfers episode at some point towards the end of the window, or even just maybe the start of September.
Yeah,
but
get the transfers done.
These two, for me, are the ones I thought, ooh, I like these signings. Like, I like Villa. They've had Ross Barkley. They've had Maatson. They've had Onana. I like all of them. I don't particularly dislike people like Samuel Illing Jr. from Juventus, or even Philip Philogen from Hull. Cameron Archer's back at Villa from Sheffield United. I don't hate these signings. Okay, they've lost a couple of good players. West Ham, obviously, early contenders for the best signings of the window. Like Lewis Guilherme, who was wanted by a lot of people from Palmeiras. Max Kilman. Somerville from Leeds, I think that's a cracking signing. Volkrug from Dortmund. Guido Rodriguez on a free, that's a great signing. Tadibo on loan from Nice, but that's a permanent afterwards.
The big
one. And then Wan-Bissaka got announced today.
Yeah.
That's all great signings. And then Wes Foderingham as another choice goalkeeper. None of those are bad. None of those are even slightly bad. They are brilliant signings.
As much as I'm happy with United's transfer window so far, it's not been as good as West Ham's.
No, I think that's that one on paper. You think, okay, they could mean business here. They could mean absolute business.
In terms of the game,
is Lewis Guilherme moving now? Is he moved now, I assume? The lad from Brazil.
Not sure.
I think so. Because he's 18, I was wondering whether he was one of these that they're like he won't join until January or something.
Oh yeah, no, I get you. I'm not sure, mate. To be honest with you,
we'll find out this weekend.
I think West Ham will win. Not sure on the score though.
I'm thinking. Who said 2-2? Did one of you say 2-2? Was that for the last?
I said 2-2 for Forest and Bournemouth.
I think this is a 2-2.
Okay.
I think this is a really good 2-2.
Yeah, do you know, I could see it. It's going to be a draw, 2-1 maybe. I'll go 2-1 West Ham.
So that's a good one. Result. Oh, there's a game on Monday as well. On to Sunday, Brentford Palace. London derbies. Mid-table battle, are we thinking?
Yeah.
Battle for 10th.
Do you know what though? I've just been looking through transfers, like, because I know Palace have lost Elise and that, and I'm like, yeah, it's gonna hurt them a lot. I've just seen someone I didn't realise they had signed.
Who?
And it's someone a couple of years ago was being spoke about quite a lot. It's Malassar. The old Watford boy. who went to
Oh, is he
Marseille.
the one that was at Watford? I was thinking it's
No, it's it's the one that Liverpool were looking at, Arsenal were looking at. He went to Marseille. He hasn't done brilliant, but
Oh,
yeah,
it's the other one, yeah.
Palace have got him back.
Yeah.
There was a big rumour he was going to Liverpool. It was pretty much done for one point.
That's not the same. Is that the same guy that was at Watford?
Yeah, the guy
Oh,
that
it
went
is.
off to
Oh, it
Marseille.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, all right.
That's not a bad little signing for Palace, to be fair.
26 now. Yeah, he could be. He could be good for them. Good sort of replacement for Elise. I don't know if you can really replace a player like Elise, if I'm honest.
No, but he will give him that boost.
They've signed Chadi Riyad from Barcelona. Who? Who? Chadi Riyad, 21-year-old.
They're from Real
Like
Betis.
Wong. He was on loan at Betis last year.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, no idea.
Find out on Sunday.
I guess so. That's but I'll be honest, boys. As much as we've got some Palace players in our fantasy team, that game's got 0-0 written all over it.
You think?
I was about to say, 'cause-
No way.
I do, and I don't want Mateta to not score.
2-1 Palace, I'm going.
I was about to say,
Mateta
Brentford
to
have just
Mateta
signed
to score two.
Carvalho. Brentford have signed Carvalho as well, but Rayer's now gone as well, so...
I did say during the predictions, I said that that Carvalho signed for Fulham as well. I do apologise for that, but that's because he came from Fulham. That's where I'm getting my brain confused. So it's not completely unjustified as to why I said it. Big one,
I
big one.
think Palace have got that, but yeah, the next game's massive.
Big one. 5-0 win.
I thought you were just talking about Chelsea's squad, sorry.
That is a big one, yeah. True. No, I'm thinking 5-0 Man City. I can't lie. Like it's only a half joke. Because, only half joking, to be fair. Because
Wow.
Not being funny, how on earth can Maresca know who his best team are? How? Like he came into the.
Have you
But
seen,
this is my point. He has so many to pick from. It's going to make his job bloody hard.
Have you seen the meme going around of Freddie doing the Live Aid gig where he's just standing
Feed
there
the World?
with the mic? No, he's got his mic out, and it's the picture of the whole audience at Wembley, and it's got him. He's having his first team
It's the
talk
Chelsea
as
one,
a Chelsea manager.
I see. Yeah. I did see that. Now you mention it. Yeah, no. That's good.
I think a City win, but
I'll be honest. I don't think Chelsea do themselves any favours on Sunday. I'd be shocked. I'd be so shocked.
3-1. 3-1 City.
3-1. 8.
I'm going to go 2-1. I'm going to go 2-1. I think it's going to be closer than it is than we think. I think the problem is Chelsea can have a decent 11. The problem is they've got so many players, but I do you know what? I really still like Palmer, and he's that firing. He's that bit of fire that I could see Chelsea. If Foden has a quiet game, they're missing what Palmer's going to give it every single game for Chelsea.
4-0 Man City. Just.
It's locked in. He's going for it.
Yeah, it's 4-0 Man City. Like I think they'll come good later in the year, Chelsea. I just don't see how they even compete with Pep's team. Yeah, they've lost Alvarez, but again, it's
what Haaland turns up for me. Sometimes he can like you've shown the fantasy, he still picks up massive points, but then some games he goes. No, but some games, even against United in Charity Shield, he goes so quiet sometimes.
Harry Maguire and Johnny Evans kept him quiet. I found that really bizarre, and it probably doesn't.
Sometimes he vanishes.
Yeah,
and I can't work it out. Sometimes greatest player in the Premier League, and then some games it's like I forgot he was even playing.
Yeah, I don't know. He's not. He's not a bad player to have in your team. That's for sure. Though
you wouldn't say no to having him there.
No,
If
exactly.
he has one off game, he'll score a hat-trick the next game. It genuinely
Exactly.
doesn't matter, does it?
True.
And saying that, who has City got? Sorry, I'm thinking they've gone.
Who else have City? What?
I'll just sit with City. We're saying about it, they scored loads. Yeah, that's probably right because if he has a quiet game, they've got Ipswich the next game, so he'll probably score 6.
Right. Oh, now finally on to the James Maddison derby then. Leicester Tottenham. I mean, it could be the Harry Kane derby. It could be, I don't know, players that play for Leicester and Tottenham. Comment in the comments down below. Let us know. I'm tired. Leicester Tottenham back in the league for the first time. 2 seasons. They only had 1 league season in the championship, didn't they?
Yep.
What are we thinking?
I'm going to say Leicester are going to win.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you know? I don't know. I just don't think Leicester. I think Leicester are going to have a really bad season.
I mean,
I'll be honest, Phil. Phil, that goes very against your prediction.
It does,
so
but we've got another 37 games to play after this, so I'm not. 35.
100%.
I'm not fussed. So
Yeah, 100%.
You always get some form of a shock on opening day of the season, and I just think this one will be it. But it doesn't mean anything in the long run.
I think Leicester struggle. If I'm honest, I think they realise about. I think losing Dewsbury Hall is a big thing for them.
Massively.
I think that's going to be a bigger thing than people realise.
Yeah.
And I'm not necessarily looking at their squad thinking there's a replacement there. Like their signings, Bobby De Cordova Reed, like just it's not. Doesn't fill me with excitement. I can't lie.
The thing is,
Tottenham, okay, they've signed Solanke, but yeah, I think they've got enough about them still.
Cooper come under criticism last year, and I feel that Forest were a better squad than Leicester at the minute. Now that Dewsbury Hall's gone, and I really think this one you'll see Solanke grab a couple. The Spurs fans think they've got the next Harry Kane, and then they realise, yeah, actually that was just because it was Leicester.
Yeah,
I don't think that's a great way to end.
I just don't think they're gonna. They're not. Tottenham. I don't think so have a great one, but yeah, it's Leicester.
Oh god.
yeah. I think that's a rather boring Monday Night Football, if I'm honest.
It is.
You never know. It might be an absolute great match because neither team will be able to defend or something. Here's hoping.
Yeah.
But that'll do us until next week. When do we have a Friday game next week? We do not. Have we got any midweek games? We do not, because there's Champions League football, which I'm assuming you've got a team in. There's European football. I'm assuming there's our teams in there somewhere. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know how that system works this year. But again, we'll be talking about Champions League football as well this year, Europa League football, UEFA Conference League football, FA Cups, anything really. I might even mention the fact that Forest Green played at the weekend, my boyhood team, first time in the non-league, and I don't even know the score, so I'm going to tell you, I'm going to find out now. We drew through 3-3 with Aldershot. Bloody hell. That's appalling. That says something. Eh?
Bournemouth won 1-0.
Oh, well done, Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Me and Pete are going to be doing hopefully, a little meet-up for home and away. When Western Supermare play Bournemouth, and vice versa, or vice versa, then we sort of go into each game. So if you want to come find us, then we'll be there. So come say hi during those games.
Did Warrington Town play?
Sorry?
Did Warrington Town play?
Did they? They did. They lost 3-1 to
did.
Kings Lynn Town.
No.
Hey.
Okay.
Shocking. Shocking. Wow, West Ham were 3-0 up at half-time and they lost 4-3, so... Brilliant football. As always, guys, thank you very much. Please leave a like, share, subscribe, turn on that notification bell and be notified every single time we do a football upload. Let us know what you think is going to happen this weekend. Who's going to do well, who's going to suck, and we'll catch you in the next one.
See ya.
Laters.
You definitely wasn't going to say latest that time.
I wasn't. You're right. Peace.